In 1975, 7 people pointed at a man's face and swore, "The killer is him." He was imprisoned for 22 years. Later, DNA evidence exonerated him. He was never at the scene. The scene those 7 people saw with their own eyes, it was entirely fabricated by their brains. Close your eyes right now and recall yesterday's dinner. The image that appears in your mind has in essence no difference from those 7 people's false memories. Both are being freshly invented by your brain right now. Why? Physics has one brutal, undeniable fact. The past has been permanently destroyed by the universe. In the second law of thermodynamics, entropy increase. The universe's disorder only grows, never decreases. A shattered bowl can't be put back together. Spoken words can't be unsaid. Every second of the past is irreversibly vanishing. Time isn't a road you can turn around and walk back on. It's a one-way collapse. So, what exactly is your memory? Your brain has this structure called the hippocampus, but it's not a camera. It's more like an improvisational screenwriter. Every time you recall something, it grabs whatever fragments are left and rebuilds the scene right then and there, quietly blending in how you feel today, things people told you, even last night's dreams. Neuroscience calls this process memory reconsolidation. Each time you remember, the memory gets rewritten. The first love you think of today is already a different story from the one you remembered 10 years ago. What does this actually mean for you? The job you choose, who you trust, who you fall in love with. Every major decision in your life rests on memory. But if your brain is constantly secretly rewriting those memories, then who's really making your choices? The real past, or a hallucination your brain is creating in this exact moment? You might be thinking, okay, sure, memories can be a bit off, but the original is still safely stored somewhere, like a file on a USB drive. It might come out glitchy, but the file itself is untouched. Completely wrong. Scientists discovered something that should make your skin crawl: representational drift. The neurons that store a specific memory don't stay in place forever. They quietly swap roles every single day. The group holding your home password today could be a completely different group in a few months. The memory feels continuous, but the biological hardware underneath is constantly changing. It's like waking up every morning to find your diary has been replaced with a new copy. Handwriting different, but the story still roughly matches. Are you sure that's still your handwriting? Even more insane, we can now directly implant entirely false memories into a living brain. This is not sci-fi, it's published science. In 2013, Susumu Tonegawa's lab at MIT did something that stunned the world. Using optogenetics, controlling specific neurons, with light, they let a mouse wander in a safe room A and marked the memory cells. Then in a completely different room B, they shocked the mouse while artificially reactivating the safe room A memory cells. Guess what happened? When put back in the safe room A, the mouse froze in pure terror. It was convinced it had been shocked there, but the shock never happened in that room. They successfully planted a complete, vivid, 100% real feeling, false fear memory. Just let that sink in for a second. Your most precious memories, mom holding your hand, walking into school, that first day, running wild on the playground with your best friend. That moment your heart was pounding out of your chest when you confessed. They only exist because a tiny cluster of cells is firing in a precise pattern. Alter that pattern and your entire past changes with it. You'd go on living with the altered version, cry real tears over something that never was, and believe with every fiber of your being, this is my life. So why would evolution design a memory system this unreliable? Why not make it photographic, perfect, archival? Because the brain was never built to chase truth. Its only job is to keep you alive today and get you to tomorrow. Flawless, high-fidelity memory isn't useful. In fact, it can be deadly. Picture every single pain, humiliation, fear locked in perfect 4K detail, and your brain auto-playing them whenever it wants. You'd probably be too scared to ever step outside again. That condition actually exists. It's called hyperthymesia. Fewer than 100 people in the world have been diagnosed with it. They remember almost every single day of their lives in extreme detail. You might think that's a superpower. Most of them describe it as a nightmare. Every hurt, every loss floods back uncontrollably. They can't escape anything. For the rest of us, forgetting is the greatest mercy our brain gives us. So memory isn't really a record of the past. It's a system built for the future. It takes your chaotic experiences and boils them down into survival shortcuts. That place hurt me once, avoid it next time. That person helped me once, maybe I can trust them. It twists, compresses, distorts the past, and quietly feeds it into your intuition. You feel like you're remembering yesterday, but your brain is actually using an edited version of history to prepare you for tomorrow. Memory isn't an archive, it's navigation. You think you're looking backward, but you're always walking forward. And that leads to the deepest, most unsettling question of all. If your memories are constantly being rewritten, then who are you, really? Aren't you supposed to be the sum of everything you've experienced? Except the version of those experiences living in your head is radically different from what actually took place. Your childhood at age 20 is already a different story by age 40. By 60, the face of your first love, the weather that day, the words said, may have been rewritten so many times, it has zero connection to reality. Remember Theseus's ship? Every plank replaced one by one, when nothing original is left, is it still the same ship? Your memory is that ship. Every time you recall, another plank gets swapped. Would you choose to know the truth or live forever in that beautiful lie?